55 pounds, and will be vacating the featherweight title. So the way that this works is, as soon as the first punch is thrown in this fight, the title is vacated. And we will announce what Topuria's next fight will be when we get it done.
Islam Makhachev, the reigning UFC lightweight champion, has fired a strong message toward Ilia Topuria, the undefeated featherweight standout who's been eyeing a move up to 155 pounds. Makhachev didn't mince words, warning that entering the lightweight division means entering a far more intense battleground, one that demands a different level of grit, skill, and experience. Topuria, riding high on his unbeaten streak and dominant performances at featherweight, has made it clear he's confident about making waves in a heavier division. But Makhachev is unfazed by the rising star's momentum. Known for his masterful grappling, clinical precision, and ability to neutralize elite opponents, the champion isn't planning to let his title go without a war. He insists that Topuria is in for a rude awakening if he thinks the path to lightweight glory will be smooth. The mere idea of a potential showdown between Makhachev and Topuria is already stirring major excitement among fans. Should this bout come to fruition, it promises fireworks and huge stakes. The big question looms, can Topuria's swagger and talent carry over into a tougher, deeper division? Or will Makhachev shut the door on his ambitions and show him that lightweight warfare is a whole different beast? Either way, this is the kind of matchup that could reshape the future for both fighters.
So we'll see what's going to happen. Me personally, what I want to do is to move up to the 155 because I know by fact that I can become a two-weight world champion. Because Islam, he's a great fighter. He's the #1 pound for pound for the people. For me, it's me, myself. I'm the best fighter in the world. So I know that I can do with him whatever I want to do because I know that I'm much better than.
So what makes you want to move up to 155?
Because I really believe that I can beat the current champion, Islam. You can't be a world champion by chance.
The world of mixed martial arts thrives on fierce rivalries, unwavering ambition, and champions who will do anything to hold on to their titles. Few stories embody these elements better than the growing excitement surrounding Ilia Topuria's potential move to the lightweight division. The undefeated featherweight sensation has been making waves with his impeccable performances and unshakable confidence. Having dominated the 145-pound division, he now sets his sights on an even more formidable challenge, competing with the best at 155 pounds. But stepping up in weight is far more than just an adjustment in size. It's a test of strength, endurance, and the ability to rise to the occasion against an entirely different level of competition. As rumors swirl about a possible showdown with Islam Makhachev, the reigning lightweight champion, the stakes couldn't be any higher. Makhachev has proven himself to be a relentless force in the division, known for his ability to break down opponents with his exceptional grappling and strategy. The burning question is whether Topuria's bold leap into the lightweight ranks will elevate his career or if he's stepping into a challenge that may be beyond his reach. A potential battle between these two fighters would be a thrilling spectacle, one that would showcase raw skill, fierce ambition, and the relentless drive to prove who truly belongs at the top. Can Topuria's confidence carry him past the champion? Or will Makhachev once again prove why he rules the lightweight division? If this fight ever happens, it's sure to be a monumental moment in UFC history.
Выйдем, поговорим. Ну, у нас 100% будет какой-то разговор. Он постоянно говорит про меня, что-то хочет, наверное, донести. Я не понимаю, что он хочет донести. Выйдем, поговорим. Драться хочет.
Ilia Topuria's announcement of his plans to move up to the UFC's lightweight division has ignited a strong and ominous reaction from the man currently holding the crown, Islam Makhachev. The lightweight champion, known for his composed demeanor and ruthless efficiency inside the cage, didn't offer a lengthy response. Just a chilling warning, he'll regret it. More than a simple war of words. This moment feels like the beginning of a potential seismic clash. On one end, there's Topuria, the unbeaten featherweight firebrand who's been tearing through opponents with explosive striking and a fearless attitude. On the other stands Makhachev, a seasoned powerhouse whose dominance at 155 pounds has made him one of the most respected and dangerous names in the sport. The burning question now, is Topuria ready for this level of competition, or is he walking into a storm he can't weather? Topuria's journey to the top has been meteoric. Proudly representing both Georgia and Spain, he's become a fan favorite for his dynamic style and knockout prowess. His confidence is unmistakable, and his ambition has no ceiling. But venturing into the shark-infested waters of the lightweight division, especially with Makhachev waiting, is a whole new kind of trial. As speculation swirls and anticipation builds, the MMA world watches closely. Will Topuria's fearlessness carry him to glory, or will Makhachev show him just how wide the gap is between champion and challenger? If this bout becomes reality, it won't just be another fight. It'll be a pivotal moment that could alter the course of two careers and shake up the entire division. One thing's for sure, if these two step into the cage, fireworks are guaranteed.
Islam's a big guy. Big guy. I think he's going to be a lot bigger than Topuria. But that being said, Topuria is an assassin, and I believe he can knock out anybody from 145 pounds to 170 pounds.
You think Islam could become the champion in an upper weight class, maybe 170 if he wanted to?
Ilia Topuria has done more than remain undefeated. He's made a statement with every fight. With a lethal blend of precision striking, high-level grappling, and unwavering confidence, Topuria has proven he's not just here to compete. He's here to take over. What separates him from many rising stars is his mindset. He's not satisfied with decision wins or narrow margins. He enters the cage to dominate, dismantle, and deliver a message. Now, his focus has shifted to a new challenge, the UFC's lightweight division. This isn't just a step up in weight for Topuria, it's a step towards cementing his legacy. While featherweight has no shortage of elite talent, the 155-pound division is often regarded as the UFC's most dangerous battlefield. It's where legends are made and tested, home to warriors like Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje, and the reigning lightweight king, Islam Makhachev. For Topuria, this is more than just a new division. It's a proving ground for greatness. But with that ambition comes a colossal question. Can he handle what awaits at the top of the lightweight mountain? A potential face-off with Makhachev would be nothing short of a blockbuster. It would pit Topuria's explosive, aggressive style against Makhachev's suffocating control and championship experience. To make history, Topuria will need to do what no one else has done: dethrone one of the most dominant title holders in recent memory. The stage is being set, the anticipation is rising, and the world is eager to see whether Topuria can rise to the occasion, or if Makhachev will once again prove that at 155 pounds, he's untouchable.
Of course, Ilia fight Islam Makhachev. Do I believe Ilia could beat Islam? No. But if you ain't trying, the key is actually trying to attempt history. And if Ilia's able to go up a weight class, beat the pound for pound, then
If Ilia Topuria symbolizes the next wave of MMA talent, then Islam Makhachev stands as the reigning force of the present era. A product of the same fighting lineage as Khabib Nurmagomedov, Makhachev has stepped out of his mentor's shadow and built a legacy of his own. With commanding wins over top-tier names like Charles Oliveira and Alexander Volkanovski, he's not just the lightweight champion, he's a fixture at the top of the pound-for-pound rankings. What separates Makhachev from the pack isn't just his physical prowess, but his cerebral approach. He breaks opponents down piece by piece and imposes his game plan with surgical precision. Topuria has caught the attention of many with his rise, but Makhachev isn't looking past him, he's just not sold on the hype. In a recent interview, the champion acknowledged Topuria's talent, but firmly dismissed the idea that he could waltz into the 155-pound division and take over. He's good, but this isn't featherweight, Makhachev said. If he's thinking about my belt, he's making a big mistake. He'll regret coming here. The anticipation around a potential Makhachev versus Topuria showdown is growing fast, and for good reason. It's the kind of matchup that captures everything fans love about the sport. The boldness of a hungry challenger taking on a seasoned champion at the height of his powers. For Topuria, it's a shot at greatness and validation. For Makhachev, it's another opportunity to shut down the hype and reinforce his dominance. If this bout becomes reality, it's destined to be one of the most electrifying and consequential fights in UFC history.
Fighting in 155? Without, no, I don't agree. Because Islam already give chance, and people talk bad about, like, oh, he fight 2 times with Volkanovski, but the UFC pushed this fight, and this fight was good in first fight. But why Islam have to give 3 times chance for 145 champion?
This potential fight isn't just another entry on a UFC card. It's a high-stakes collision of fighting philosophies, personalities, and championship legacies. While some believe Ilia Topuria hasn't yet earned a shot at lightweight gold, especially given that Islam Makhachev has already defended his belt against elite featherweights like Alexander Volkanovski, others see the matchup as a fresh and exciting shakeup for the division. Critics argue that granting another featherweight contender a shortcut to a title bout could overlook the crop of deserving lightweight contenders waiting in line. Still, the intrigue surrounding Topuria's rise is hard to ignore. For Topuria, stepping up to challenge Makhachev represents the chance of a lifetime. A win would instantly elevate him to superstardom and prove he's more than just a featherweight phenom. It would show that his talent transcends divisions, solidifying his place among the sport's elite. On the flip side, for Makhachev, this isn't just about defending a belt. It's about reinforcing his dominance and shutting down any narrative that someone from a lower weight class can dethrone him. This fight would serve as another chapter in his mission to rule over the lightweight division. Without question, the magnitude of this potential bout goes far beyond what happens inside the cage. It's a high-profile clash that could anchor a major pay-per-view event, break viewership records, and captivate fans around the globe. The debate is already raging across the MMA community. Can Topuria's speed, striking, and confidence crack the puzzle that is Makhachev? Or will the lightweight king's elite grappling, strategic mind, and battle-tested experience prove too much? Opinions are split. Topuria's supporters see him as a legitimate threat, an explosive striker with the self-belief to pull off a massive upset. Detractors, however, view Makhachev as a cut above, too experienced, too precise, and too dominant at 155 pounds for a challenger with no history in the division to dethrone him. Regardless of whether the fight is made, the buzz is already electric. Makhachev has made it crystal clear. Any challenger, including Topuria, should think twice before stepping into his domain. His warning is simple but chilling. They'll regret it. Whether this showdown becomes official or not, one thing is certain. The lightweight division is on fire, and fans are hungry for what could be one of the most unforgettable showdowns the sport has ever seen.
If he wants to move up 100%, I support it. Now, does he defeat someone like Islam Makhachev? Because people aren't paying attention of what Ilia Topuria is doing. He wants to be on that top spot, pound for pound. I think he's on top 3 right now, 100%. He knows this is his path to get there. Why not take off the pound for pound? So I support it. Let him try. And I'm having a joy watching Islam defend this title. But you just said Islam will beat him. I would lean towards that too, but he's definitely going to lose that fight. I can't say that because
if Ilia Topuria decides to step up to the lightweight division, I'm all for it. He's earned the right to chase greatness. The real question is, can he take out someone as dominant as Islam Makhachev? A lot of fans seem to be overlooking just how impressive Topuria's run has been. He's not just chasing big fights, he's chasing legacy. In my opinion, he's already a top 3 pound-for-pound talent, and this move could be the next big step towards cementing his place at the very top. Still, let's give credit where it's due. Watching Islam Makhachev hold down the division has been a masterclass. He's one of the most well-rounded and strategic champions we've seen in years. If these two end up facing off, I'd probably give the edge to Makhachev based on his experience and control. But this is MMA. Anything can happen. One punch, one mistake, one moment can flip the script. That unpredictability is what makes this sport so incredible. If you enjoyed this take, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more insights, fight previews, and all the latest in the world of MMA. Let us know your pick, Makhachev or Topuria. Who takes the W? Thanks for tuning in and keep riding with us as we break down the sport we all live for.